Today I'm going to bring you my custom tactics for the 4-3-1-2. Of course, we've already had a tactics video released on this, but as of late I have changed it around very subtly to make it the best formation on the game for me currently. And with that being said, guys, this is getting me rank 1 every single weekend league. And not only just that, if you do get the rank 1 in weekend league, you know, you're more likely to pack people like Kylian Mbappe, who I have just packed untradeable from last week's rank 1 champs rewards. Obviously the Christmas weekend league. Finished it on Friday and got rewarded really well with an untradeable Kylian Mbappe. So guys, let's get into the custom tactics and instructions. For cheap FIFA 23 coins, make sure to check out MMOEXP.com to get fast and reliable coins. And make sure you use code VIPER at checkout, get yourself a 5% discount. Okay guys, so as we said, you know, the 4-3-1-2, a bit more attacking than the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow because you don't have a CDM. This formation is really good for me. So for the two strikers, which are going to be Kylian Mbappe and Alejandro Gomez, of course, the path to glory for Argentina winning the World Cup. He's 91 rated now with 5-star. We're starting off with Kylian Mbappe. He is on stay central and getting behind. Same with Gomez. And you'll notice here, guys, that I don't have stay forward on my strikers. The reason for that is I like them to drop a little bit deeper to support the rest of the team. Because I'm quite a heavy counter-attacking player, and this formation sets up in counter-attacking really well. This formation isn't just for counter-attacking, but it does suit counter-attackers really well. And I don't mean people that drop deep and play defensive and just hit on the break. I mean for players that play really fast and like to get the ball into the strikers really quickly. That is what you'll get with this formation and with players like Kylian Mbappe and Alejandro Gomez up front. And we just drop them a little bit deeper with no stay forward, which allows them to get involved in the play a little bit more with sprint boosts and skill moves, you know, both 5-star, 5-star. So, sorry, 5-star, 4-star, and 5-star, 5-star on Gomez. So, really good there, guys. If you're good with skill moves as well, this will be great for you. And the 5-star, at least 4-star weak foot in the attack is going to be paramount to you winning games in the higher levels, which you will get to in champs. Lionel Messi, who is our cam, make sure someone that you have here, guys, that has at least a 4-star weak foot and is a really good passer. You can't get better than Messi here. You know, you need pace here as well. I wouldn't personally play a Kevin De Bruyne here, for example. He's a little bit too slow and his dribbling is a little bit clunky in my opinion. Messi's got the best sprint boost on the game probably, and is very fast and one of the best passers on the game. So just stay forward on him. If you don't have stay forward on your cam, what will end up happening is they'll drop into the centre mid role and you'll essentially have 4 central midfielders. Not good at all. So make sure you put your cam on stay forward. As we move into the midfield, guys, we have got Acuna, who is our box to box, and he is just on balanced everything. This guy's meant to get up and down the pitch a lot and be the guy that can do the outside foot shots and kind of do the long shots. Passing's really good on him as well. He is a great player to have in there. If you didn't do him, you missed out on a really good card in my opinion. And then our right centre mid is going to be Angel Correa. And I want to explain this one a little bit more in detail. So he's on get forward, right? And he is a striker and should be played as a striker. But in this formation, I've found that these kind of cards work really well. His defender stats aren't bad, right? He's got 60 stand tackle and 55 interceptions. He's got okay strength and very good aggression for a striker. And he's got the outside foot shot as well. And he's insane on the ball. I really recommend, guys, that you have someone like this in your team in the midfield. I have Yaya Toure on my road to glory, and whilst he's got good defensive stats, he is used to attack only, and that is what we've got with Correa as well, and he's really good here. If you can get somebody like Correa, you know, good aggression, but is a striker, it works really well in this formation. As I said, we've got him on get forward as well, which does really add to the quality of the formation, and generally it works really well. He's good defending wise, he's got okay strength, and of course good aggression. And they're the two things that you really need to look out for if you're going to play like this. Make sure they've got decent strength and good aggression. And you can get away with playing somebody like Correa in the midfield. And then, guys, for our CDM slash centre mid, you know, he's a centre mid in here, but he's meant to play CDM. That's going to be Kovacic. And this is an interesting one as well, because he's not strong, but he's really good in this role because of how good his dribbling is. He can get out of very tight spaces very easily with how good his dribbling is. And he's a great passer of the ball, which makes him a really good card. Stay back while attacking and cover centre on our main middle centre mid. And they're meant to clean up the play and just distribute the ball really well. And Kovacic can do that in abundance, which is really nice to have. As we move on to the fullbacks, guys, now I want to talk about the fullbacks a little bit more in depth as well. Make sure you stay tuned to the end of this video so you can see what I actually want you to do with your fullbacks in game. But guys, they're both on inverted and stay back while attacking. Now, if I had it my way, guys, I'd have someone other than Kyle Walker here because he's not the best passer. But what inverted is going to give you is another 2 central midfielders when you're attacking. So you'll have so many options in the midfield And what I was trying to say with Walker there is he's not the best passer or dribbler. Whereas Telles is really good on the ball and a really good passer and can shoot really well. So try and get somebody, or try and get fullbacks that have got really good passing and really good dribbling. That goes for Telles. You know, Telles is a great passer and dribbler, but Walker is not. Walker's not a very good passer at all, and his dribbling is very clunky. So get somebody here that can pass the ball better. I think a great example would be the Winter Wildcards Trippier. Really good passer, okay shooting, and good dribbling on him. And you can play these as inverted fullbacks, which means they kind of play into the midfield, which is really nice. And, you know, 5 midfielders, you overload like crazy in there. What will end up happening quite a lot, guys, when you do play like this, is you'll win the ball back in a midfield battle so quickly, because your fullbacks usually tend to be quite fast, and the rest of the midfield is also really fast here. The only one that's not really quick is Kovacic, but Correa is really fast, and so is Acuna, and of course your fullbacks will be really fast as well. So you'll win the midfield battle, you won't even have to worry about your defence. Nothing set up on the centre-backs here as well, guys, just default for both of them. But what I will say is try and make sure you have a left-footed on the left-hand side and a right-footed on the right-hand side, and try and make sure you have good dribbling, but more so really good passing on your centre-backs. I really recommend that Reece Oxford, if you can somehow fit him into your defence. Of course, I know he can't actually play there as an alternate position, but you have someone like Mateus, drop him into the midfield, and then bring Reece Oxford into the defence. Same with Ruud Gullit as well if you've got his mid. A great option there as well, guys. With that being said though, guys, let's get into the custom tactics. So guys, for custom tactics, first of all, we've got balanced, and this is the best for sure for me. Pressure on heavy touch is okay. Same with press after possession loss, but just a bit risky when you get to that higher reload in champs. We'll have a bit more solidity there, and that's why we've gone for balance. Drop back is definitely not an option. Pressure on heavy touch is a really good one, because it doesn't drain your stamina too much. Press after possession loss is also really good if you're seriously hyper aggressive. And I played like this for a while. But what ended up happening to me, guys, is I'd end up getting just absolutely destroyed. If I didn't win the ball back in the midfield, I was done for. And especially the way we're playing with the inverted fullbacks, press after possession loss does not work anymore for me. So balance is really good there. 50 width, you know, just pretty general there. You don't want your defence splitting too wide, as then you'll get hit down the centre against formations like the 4-3-1-2. And if you put this too low, you're just going to get hit on the wings often, which is no good, and you don't want that. So 50 is definitely the best thing to have here. 65 depth. Now this only works, guys, if you've got really fast, strong centre backs. Of course, we have Lisandro Martinez. Then we have Kalidou Koulibaly. Koulibaly is an absolute monster on this game, definitely better than Virgil for me, and he's really fast as well and very strong. He ends up mopping up a lot of the play for me. And as I said, Lisandro Martinez can turn very quickly and deal with the over-the-tops, and can also play a really good pass out. So 65 depth is really good because we've got fast centre-backs that are able to turn quickly and mop up the play for over-the-top balls. If you don't have faster centre-backs, you know, if you have Virgil van Dijk and someone like Upamecano, for example, I'd drop this down to like 55, even 50 or 45. But because I trust my centre-backs, I trust my defending, 65 depth is what we go for there. Build-up play, my absolute favourite, guys. Fast build-up, absolutely brilliant on this game. Fast build-up works really, really well for me. Just means you get a lot more options going forward, and a lot more passing options, even though it's a lot quicker play. If you have good reactions, fast build-up is definitely your friend. Make sure you put this on if you play a very quick, reaction-heavy FIFA. Direct passing as well leads into that. Direct passing is really good if you play fast build-up. I feel like these two in tandem with each other just dominate games for you. You know, once again, if you've got good reactions and you play fast FIFA, these two are king 100%, and will win you a lot of games on their own, you know. Just these two tactics here are just absolutely brilliant. I'd highly recommend you try these out if you haven't already. And if they're too much for you, maybe drop the fast build-up off or drop the direct pass off the balance, and try either way there, guys. But definitely no other chance creation other than balanced or direct passing, and definitely nothing other than fast build-up other than balance as well, guys. The best two things on the game for sure. Width is on 40, guys. You know, on the attacking side of things, we want it to be narrow. It's already a narrow formation. We might as well make it a bit more narrow anyway. If you drop this too low, though, I found that you're so easy to get hit down the flanks, you know, by fullbacks. And a lot of people will go down the line against you constantly. So 40 is good, you know, because this formation is very direct and very narrow. But if you drop this too low, you're going to get hit down the flanks really, really easily. So don't have this below 40. Definitely don't have this above 60 as well, guys. But 40 is definitely the good point for me and what I found to work really, really well. Plays in the box 6. I've always had this on 6. Lots of options for bylines. Lots of options for cutbacks. Works really, really well for player locks as well. Anything higher than this and you're going to get hit a little bit on the break. Anything lower than this and you're not going to have enough options on the box to do unpredictable things, essentially. So 6 works really well for me. Corners and free kicks, as I always say, guys, Up to you, just don't have it above 2 and you'll be fine. Everybody's got a corner tactic, all of them work on 2. And you know, it's just the best for me. Free kicks is completely up to you. Corners is a little bit more up to you, but I wouldn't go above 2 anyway. So just have this set to 2, guys, and free kicks is completely up to you, as I said, guys. But that is my 4-3-1-2 custom tactics. Highly recommend you try them out, guys. They work so well. And this is the team. You know, as I said, inverted fullbacks are really important. And what you want to do is, if you're dominating a game and you're in game, because we've got them on stay back while attacking the fullbacks, to override that, you just need to go up on the D-pad and then left in game, and it turns from stay back into stay back while attacking to attacking fullbacks. And you can change it on the fly. If you want them to be more defensive, you just turn that off. If you want them to attack, you can put them on attacking fullbacks. So it's a good way to override having to pause the game and stop the flow of a game. And that's how I do it, guys. As I said, fullbacks try and get players that are really good on dribbling and really good passers. We've got that with Tellez, but not with Kyle Walker. Let's quickly take a look at a few right backs that I would recommend for this position. Cuadrado is a great one just off the bat there. This Kyle Walker, not really. Diego Dallo's a great one. He's a good shooter as well. Zambros, if you got him. Dani Alves, probably the best for it. As I said, Trippier, really good for it as well. And I wouldn't go for Wan-Bissaka, but Hakimi is a great option. No Frimpong, in my opinion. Toljan, not either. You know, what you want, guys, is really good shooters and really good passers. So Dani Alves is probably the king of this. You know, his strength isn't the best, but passing is insane. Shooting's really good and dribbling's really good on Dani Alves. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. So if you did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell so you never miss a video. But guys, that's going to be it from me for now, so take care.